We had actually had the police involved in our relationship 6 times before he was actually arrested. But we had went to Olive Garden for my birthday, and he was texting other girls while sitting right next to me. And I was like, come on, man, like, are you serious right now? Well, he's like, you really want to do this? And he got up and he flipped the entire table at Olive Garden. So I'm like, okay, this is incredible, right? So he's like, that's it, I'm leaving you here, happy birthday. Basically, it's on you now, have fun. So he left. When I walked out the door, I didn't realize that he was standing on the side of the door, and he ripped me back by my shirt and he said, you're gonna get in the car. And I had really bad sickness throughout my pregnancy with Riley. I mean, I threw up continuously all the time. So I was like, dude, like, I gotta throw up. Within the time that I walked and started throwing up, there was 4 squad cars that pulled up. And I was like, okay, this is great. So 3 of them took me aside. They kind of asked what happened, and I covered it up. I was like, oh, nothing happened, we got into a disagreement. Well, can you explain why he flipped the table? Well, no, I can't explain that, but like, we're fine. It was another incident where he was talking to other girls, texting other girls. I was at his house at 2 o'clock in the morning, and he got a text message from a girl. So I'm 18 years old at this time. This girl's 16. Hayden is, 23. That's not okay under any circumstances. So I'm like, all right, I'm leaving. Like, I'm not gonna do this with you anymore. I was leaving, and he actually followed me outside. And I had a water bottle and my keys, and he took my keys and he threw them up in the tree, and he spiked my water bottle off the ground. The neighbor was actually outside smoking a cigarette. So he saw, and he was kind of watching, and then I went to step down from the curb, and Hayden grabbed me by my arm and pulled me back, so I fell actually onto the cement. He kind of came over and he said, you want to pick on somebody your own size. And in that time, he told his wife to call the police. So at that point, we knew the police were coming. So we had gone inside, and they kind of said, like, this has happened before. Like, if this happens again, one of you will be arrested. One of the hardest ones, I think, ever was when we had first gotten our apartment. So our daughter was about 2 months old. And it was me, him, his cousin that I was really good friends with, and our daughter. We had fought, and he actually pushed me against the wall and pulled me up on the wall. Like, my feet were dangling off of this wall. He had me by the throat, and I was like trying to hit his hands. And then like his cousin had tried to intervene, and he pushed her. And then he took us both into our bedroom, and he locked the door. And he was like on top of me with all of his strength, like choking me, but like screaming in my face, tell me you love me, tell me you love me. And I'm like, I can't breathe, how am I supposed to tell you I love you?